So off the tip, it's Team USA. Here's Westerman. A floater. He lays it in. Westerman's got the opening basket of the game for Zalgiris.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
Pass to Yaltopoulos. There's a good screen from the arc. Team USA grabs the miss. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. He told me that he and the assistants really worked on the game plan. They know they're facing a top-tier defense tonight. He told me he didn't want to be specific about the plan of attack, but that they would try to get their best scorers opportunities to get open looks. We'll see if they can get their guys open in any way possible. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this defense today.
Here's Westerman after the basket by Team USA. Off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. Anthony on the double team. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Irving passes to Durant. Irving kicks to Durant. Anthony dishes to Thompson. Latrey. No good from Cousins.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Goes up the baseline.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Try to get that confidence back.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Ulanovas. That one wide left.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Out of bounds, Zalgiris takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Zalgiris shooting their first free throw of the game. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The game now all time. He has 5.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has. And they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Westerman. He's covered by Irving. There's the pick. Westerman passes to Yankunas. Lets it go from 11. Anthony with the defensive effort. Thompson outside. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A different look now for Team USA. Jordan, he's checked in for Cousins. Draymond Green comes in for Anthony. And Georgia subbed in for Durant. Here's Westerman. Guarded by Jordan. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
A different look now for Team USA. Butler comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Lowry in for Kyrie Irving. Great D that time from Green.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, there's the pick. There's the pass to Potzis. They double him with Jordan. Lets it go from deep, but they recover it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Team USA have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. On offense, here's Zalgiris. They trail by 1. Levkevicius. Draymond Green pulls it in. And George kicks to Lowry. Some nice ball movement by Team USA. Three-pointer, Butler. That one, no good. And it's Zalgiris with the ball. Guarded by Green. There's the screen. Bank shot, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And here's George for 3. The kick outside to Butler from beyond the arc. And Paul George, good for the 3. George has got 6 points.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
They double him with Butler. Lukevicius now recovering. It's hauled in by George.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Defended by George. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run, Draymond Green grabs the miss. Team USA leading by 6. Left side, George. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. George has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Team USA. Here's Potzis. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Everyone, a lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Team USA?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Jordan dishes to Barnes. That's tipped. Passes it to Westerman. DeRozan brings the double team. Over to the wing. Here's Saibutis. Sinks the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Team USA leading by 6. Lowry kicks to Jordan. On the wing, Barnes. Outside Jordan. Over in the corner, Barnes. DeRozan in the corner. Team USA needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebound by Zalgiris. Pass to Westerman. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position and wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Team USA. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Jordan. Klay Thompson comes in for Draymond Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. A shot missing. Team USA going the other way with it. On the wing, Irving takes a three. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Team USA. On offense, here's Zalgiris. Westerman passes to Yavtokas. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The pass to Yankunis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Saibudis. Baseline J on the way. And he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 5. It's intercepted. Here's Westerman. Sinks that one from the post. Team USA leading by 5. Here's Barnes. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Irving comes to help. Passes it to Yankunis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one on DeRozan. Zalgiris shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Good on both. Irving dishes to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. After the basket by Team USA. Here's Westerman, covered by Irving.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot and the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it's certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
Here's Westerman, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Saibudis, and it's sent back by Irving.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now, here's Thompson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. DeRozan's shot is off. Zalgiris trails by 7. .152 left here in the second. Ulanovas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson. And Zalgiris, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for Team USA. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Durant kicks to Green. Out of bounds, Zalgiris takes possession. And Zalgiris making a change here. And it's Zalgiris with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Out of bounds, Team USA takes possession. Now, Team USA with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George passes to Green, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And it's Zalgiris with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. Paul George missing from long range. Pass to Posis. With the floater, and the layup is up and in. It's now only a 1-point Team USA lead.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater. They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And Team USA making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Team USA have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Zalgiris shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And the second free throw, good. Team USA leading by 3. It's Jordan on the wing. Lowry kicks to Butler. It's tipped. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. Some nice ball movement by Team USA. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Posis, and Butler sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Zalgiris able to retain possession. Nine seconds left to play in the first half. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. No good that time.
Outstanding perimeter defense there.
And the first half comes. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Paul George really making a difference here.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
It's been a very solid outing for George. 9 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Zalgiris trails by 7. The pass to Westerman. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Yeah, I think some of the players, Greg, quite honestly, are heavy leg. I mean, they don't seem to have been warmed up effectively here to start the second half.
Ulanovas defended by Durant. Left side, Irving. Here's Cousins. That one goes. Count it. Cousins has got 6 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Irving comes to help. Yaltokas passes to Westerman. There's Saibutis beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Poked away and stolen by Cousins. He gets that one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Here's Westerman. 10 points for him. That one drops for him.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Anthony drives in, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Catching up on the changes for Team USA. Green comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Barnes in for Durant. Here's Westerman, Yaltokas, and that one is stuffed right through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. Here's Yaltokas up and in on the layup. Now just a 3-point Team USA lead.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Team USA. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Passes it to Yankunis. There's Saibutis. All sorts of time. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving kicks to Anthony. Out to DeRozan. Left side, Irving. And it's off from 3-point range. Zalgiris trails by 3. Here's Westerman. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Irving. Here's Anthony. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw good from Anthony.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And Team USA making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Here's Westerman. He's got 10. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
A different look now for Team USA. Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony. Paul George comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Butler in for DeMar DeRozan.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's the fast break. Here's Lukevicius. Count it good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
They double him with Butler. To the wing right side. 1:49 left to play here in the third. Pass to Posis. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Back to Jordan. Green in the post. Second chance shot. Outside for Lowry. Butler in the corner. Out of bounds. Zalgiris takes possession. And Zalgiris making a change here. Westerman's checked in. Here's Westerman. 10 points for him. There's the screen. Poaches, defended by Butler. Jordan with the rebound. Team USA leading by 3. Baseline jumper, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. And it's Zalgiris with the ball. Inside, here's Poaches. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
A different look now for Team USA. Durant's checked in for Green. And it's Thompson in for Kyle Lowry. And here's George. He's got 11. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Zalgiris trails by 5. And Cousins comes over to help. There's Saibutis. And that one goes long.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Thompson in the corner. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
No one covering.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Yeah, you're looking to be punished if you play him that way. I mean, you can't allow him more of those if you're going to give yourself any chance to win the ball game. He's just too good for me.
Misses from short range. Zalgiris trails by 5. To the inside. The pass to Westerman. To the inside. Ulanovas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Westerman, covered by Irving. Yaltokas, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Team USA.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
They do, and you also see a lot of points that come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
And he knocks down the first one.
They just haven't been able to contain Irving. 9 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Here's Westerman, covered by Irving. Westerman passes to Yankunas. They double him with Irving. Yaltokas, he's guarded by Cousins. 6 on the shot clock, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
And it's Team USA with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Knocked away. Yankunis, the best Westerman. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make a walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Team USA. DeRozan brings the double team. It'll go, and the Team USA lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Westerman.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And Greg, we know how important every basket is, especially at this stage. And to me, that just looked like one of those inexcusable breakdowns.
DeRozan's gone 2 of 3 from the field. There's a good screen.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit, and it's still early. They have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Team USA. The lead is 2. Durant dishes to Carmelo. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense.
He had a nice open look right there. Westerman's got 10 points in just the second half. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Sinks the three-pointer. Žalgiris trails by 7. Ulanovas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Draymond Green was checked in for Team USA. Jimmy Butler comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Butler. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. There's 1:38 left in the game. They set the pick. Passes to Westerman to the left wing. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Will it go? And it's Durant with the rebound. Team USA leading by 9. Here's Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Green's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. They double him with Green to the wing right side. Durant with the steal. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Knocks it loose. To the left side wing. Pass to Westerman. There's the screen. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Durant kicks to Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Catching up on the changes for Team USA. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Cousins. Barnes comes in for Kevin Durant. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Lowry in for Jimmy Butler. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Jordan. Fires from the wing. Barnes can't get it to go. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Barnes outside. Jordan the screen. Pulls up on the wing. Barnes with another miss. Koutsis. It's off. So it's Team USA winning this one easily. Some good competition.